Good morning everyone. Now we are going to discuss about evidences of evaluation. How evaluation is occurs. What are the evidences of evaluation? We are going to discuss about the topic. Already we learnt about paleontological evidences and also what we learnt about what homologous organs, analogous organs. Okay. We learnt about what especially for anatomical evidences also. Okay. Why we have to discuss about these evidences? These evidences are the proof of evaluation. How evaluation is occurs, how simple organisms to convert change into complex organisms. Okay, at the period, what are the changes occurs in their physically or mentally, whatever changes occurs, why these evaluation is occurs, we learned about the topics, especially for here evidences means proof. We require some proof to evaluation, we require some proof. Okay, that is evidences of evaluation. In already we learnt about paleontologist evidences and also what anatomical, especially for homologous organs and analogous organ, which are related organs. We learnt about the evidences. Next, biogeographical evidences. What is biogeographical evidence? Bio means living, geography, world. Okay, divided into biogeographical regions. The world divided into based on flora and fauna. It is divided into biogeographical areas. We are discussing about what is the relation between which are living in that particular areas. Biogeographical area. In that, what is the relation between the organisms, relation between the animals, relation between the plants which are living in different geographical regions? That is biogeographical evidences. First of all, we are going to discuss about the definition of biogeography. Biogeography is study about distribution of plants and animals in different geographical areas. What we are studying? Geographical distribution. Okay, we are studying about geographical distribution of plants and animals. Okay, geographical, that means this geographical means different regions. Which plants is there, which animals is there in this area, which plants is there, which animals is there. Study about geographical distribution of plants and animals, that is we can call biogeography. Okay, what is the meaning of biogeography? Geographical distribution of plants and animals, that is we can call biogeography. Geographical realm means what? What is biogeographical realm? Biogeographical realm is a region characterized by a distinct biota. That is a place, that is a region, that place characterized by a distinct, particular, okay, biota. Which living organisms is there, which plants, which type of plants, which type of animals is there in that region, that is we can call biogeographical realm. Okay, biogeographical realm. What is biogeographical? In that region, which type of plant is living, which type of animals are living in that region, particular region, that is we can call biogeographical realm. Actually, one scientist is there. His scientist name is Phillips L. Sclater. Phillips L. Sclater, he classified, he divided the world into 6 major biogeographical regions according to the distribution of birds. Who is that scientist? What he divided? He divided the world He divided the world. How many biogeographical regions? 6 major biogeographical regions. Who is that scientist? Phillips L. Sclater. Phillips L. Sclater. That scientist is divided the world into 6 major geographical regions according to the distribution of birds. Which type of birds is there in that region? Based on the birds, he divided the world into 6 biogeographical regions. And Alfred Russel, one more scientist is there. Try to remember Alfred Russel Wallace in 1876. He adopted this for animals and plants. That means, okay, in that region, he adopted whatever he divided. Who is that one? Okay, Phillips L. Sclater divided the world into 6 biogeographical regions. Same, that is, Alfred Russel Wallace divided, and not only for based on what according to the distribution of birds, he distributed in that region which type of plants are living, which type of animals are living into that 6 regions. Who is that scientist? 6 regions. Alfred Russel Wallace in 1876 adopted this for animals and plants also. That means why we have to discuss about biogeographical evidences. In which region, how animals are evaluated, how which animals are evaluated, which animals are origin in which area, what is the relation between the organisms, between the animals. Have any evidences is there themselves having relation which are living in another region and this region? That is, we have to discuss about biogeographical evidences. Here, okay, prototherians, that is what, especially for primitive mammals. Prototherians are the primitive mammals. It is origin in Australia. Whatever prototherians is there, they are spreading a special origin. They starting in Australia and distributed into a different world. It is what spreading in different areas. But it is origin. It is starting in ancient species. Prototherians starts at Australia. It is spreading into throughout the world. How can you say what is the evidences of that one? Okay, so that we have to discuss about adaptive radiations. In biogeographical evidences, one concept is adaptive radiation. Okay, generally, no need to discuss about what is adaptive radiation. First of all, need to understand the term of adaptive radiation. Something which is do not have that character. Something adopted, receiving. Adaptive radiation. Radiation means spreading. Okay, one example is there, very good example about what Darwin Finch's birds, adaptive radiation. In adaptive radiation, what happened? Adaptive radiation, spreading. Radiation means spreading. Okay, that means, okay, what is the meaning of the process of evolution from different species starting from a point in a geographical area? For example, this is Australia. Example only. Here, the process of evolution in different species starting from a point in geographical area, finally radiating other areas. For example, in Australia, marsupials means what? Pouched, okay, that is mammals. What is the meaning of pouched mammals means what? Okay, themselves, a pouch means a bag-like structure, sac, bag-like structure. Pouched mammals, which is a pouch-like structure, the inside the pouch, it is protecting whatever mother is protecting their babies. The pouch is useful to protect, give shelter to the babies. That pouched mammals we are observed in the region of Australia. These pouched mammals spreading throughout Australia. Different species are spreading throughout Australia. That means it starts from one region to it's spreading throughout Australia, throughout the world. That is we can call adaptive radiation. The character is pouching. Pouched mammals. The pouched mammals are spreading, radiated, spreading throughout different what we call geographical areas, continents. Try to understand the concept. Nothing here. Okay, the process of evolution different. The process of evolution. Evolution means changing of different species starting from one point. It starts from one point. Okay. Starting from one point in a geographical area and finally radiating, distributing, radiating, spreading other areas of geography. That is we can call adaptive radiation. Here, okay, for example, marsupials, whatever marsupials, nothing but we can call what pouched mammals are what starting from Australia. It is spreading in different regions. That is we can call same character animals are spreading in different regions. That is we can call adaptive radiation. Okay, examples we have to see. For example, here the given what? Darwin finches. We have to discuss about very important about what Darwin finches are the good example of adaptive radiations. How can you say Darwin finches are good examples of good examples of what adaptive radiation? For example, Charles Darwin, we know very well about that one. Charles Darwin. He traveled in ocean in a river in Galapagos Island. He traveled in Galapagos Island, especially that is the island. It is the island means it is not in 2-3 kilometers. It is what it is spreading. It is the area of that island is more than 960 kilometers. That much of length. Okay, that area more than approximately 1000 kilometers radiation. That much of area is there. He traveled in that region, in that place, Galapagos Island. In Galapagos Island, other name also is there. That is living laboratory of evolution. Very, very important. Galapagos Island, other name, living laboratory. Living laboratory. Living laboratory of evolution. What is the meaning of that? It is living laboratory. Always laboratory. What we are doing? What we are testing? Okay, we are experiments and everything. This is a living laboratory. Living organisms is there. If you want to observe the animals, plants, if you want to research about different plants and animals, in that's why that is the name given that Galapagos Island to what? Living laboratory of evolution. He traveled. Who is traveled? The scientist name is Charles Darwin. He traveled. Whatever ship he traveled, the ship name is HMS Beagle. HMS Beagle. What is HMS Beagle? This is what HMS Beagle is that is the ship name. He traveled so many years, and he observed black color birds in different regions of Galapagos Island. Who observed? The scientist name is he observed. That means Charles Darwin observed, and black birds. Later he called that is Darwin finch birds. Okay, what we call that names? Darwin finch birds. Darwin finches. He observed that all are same species. Same species. All he observed in different regions of Galapagos Island. That is what the area is what long distributed area, more especially thousands of kilometers area is there. It is occupied with that Galapagos Island. He observed same species, whatever species is there, black what we call finch birds, Darwin finches. Later he named Darwin finches. Darwin finches each and every finch, that means whatever birds is there which are living in particular place of Galapagos Island, their beaks are different. What is the meaning of beaks are different? All are same species. There is no different. Same species only. All are finch birds only. All are birds only, finch birds. But their beaks are different. He's thought that why these beaks are different. These are starts from one bird only. All are starts from same type of species. That means same type of beak, which are eating what seeds, small seeds. Later, when these birds are spreading into different area, try to understand the concept. At starting stage, all birds' beaks are same. When they are spread into different areas throughout Galapagos Island, he observed that beaks are changed. Why? He told that they adopted new character based on their living place, based on their living habitat, based on their region, realm. That means based on realm, the beaks, whatever beaks is there, the beaks are changed. Some are what bended, some are long, some are what, okay, especially for starting stage, all beaks are same in size, same in structures, everything is same. But later when they are spreading into different areas, when there are what, okay, radiating into different regions, what will be happen actually, their beak size and beak shape is also changed. Why? Because based on their habitat, based on their food, based on their feeding. That means in some places what, seeds are not available, they are eating insects, their beak size is changed. Some are bended, some are long, some are what, sharp. Different types of beaks he observed. Why? Because he finally concluded that based on their habitat, based on their food, feeding, these beak shapes are changed. Finally concluded. That is, we can call adaptive radiation. They adopted some new character, but same species only. Okay, one example. And second example, a varieties of marsupials, pouched mammals, each and if different from other, and evolved from one ancestral stock, but all with Australia continent. Marsupial moles, koala, bandicoot, marsupial rat, and marsupial wolf. Okay, here they given another example. Here species are different. Species are different in Australia. But all are marsupials. All are pouched, which are spreading throughout Australia. But one character is similar, resembled. What is that? Is which are living in Australia, one character, most of the animal character is resembled. Same character. What is that character? Is marsupial. Marsupial means pouched animals, pouched mammals. Examples are what? Marsupial mole, koala, bandicoot, marsupial rat, Tasmanian wolf. These animals, whatever animals I am told, all animals are having what? Same type of character, but they are distributed throughout the Australia. Same character is what? That is a pouched animals. So that themselves having some relation, evidence of evolution. Animals are different, but characters are same. Animals are different, species are different, but character is same. What is that character? The character is all are marsupial, all are pouched mammals. And another example, adaptive convergence. Convergence means what? Two or more group of unrelated animals. Convergent evolution. What is convergent evolution? Two or more group of unrelated, there is no relation between the organism, unrelated animals come to resemble. Resemble means same character, each other, similar mode of life, habitat. Habitat is same. That means what? There are living similar mode of habitat. Habitat means living place. Their living style is same, but all are different animals, but their living style is same. Okay, one more example. Adaptive convergence in mammals, Australian mammals and placental mammals in North America. Both are mammals only. But their habitat means living style is same. For example, produced varieties of species living in similar habitat with a similar way of living. The way of living and habitat is also same, but they are living in different region, biogeographical region. They are spreading into different regions, different species, but their living style is same. But their living similar habitat is same, but their way of living is same in different animals. Try to understand. That is we can call parallel, especially evaluation also. Okay, one more definition. Some of marsupials of Australia, which are living in Australia, marsupials in Australia resemble same characters, equivalent placental mammals that lives in identical habitats of the continents. That means what? Some of marsupials of Australia resemble same equivalent placental mammals which are living in North America. North America, that is a different biogeographical region. Australia, different biogeographical region. But some animals living style, way of living, way of habitat is same. That is we can call adaptive convergence, convergent evolution. Okay, here this form of evolutionary change is termed as parallel evolution. So parallel means spreading evolution. They are living in different regions. Animals are living in different regions. There is no relation between the organisms. There is no identical. These animals are not identical, not same, but their way of living is same. Try to understand. This is also one proof. This is also one of the evidence of evolution. For example, here the given bandicoot, which are living marsupials mammal in Australia, placental mammal which are living in North America in other area, rabbit, both living way of living style and habitat is same. Which animal? Bandicoot and rabbit, and kangaroo, antelope, koala, sloth, marsupial mole. Okay, numbered, that is numbered point, anteater, same habitat, way of living, way of feeding, everything is same. Tasmanian wolf, Tasmanian wolf which are living in Australia, generally wolf which are living in other area, they can have lot of relation. Their living style, lifestyle and way of living and way of habitat is same. Okay, and marsupial mouse, spotted cuscus and lemur. These animals, for example, some examples only I am giving. Some examples of animals, there are different, totally different animals. There is no relation between the there are not identical animals, but different animals. Their lifestyle, way of living, way of habitat, the place of living are similar. That means finally what we concluded, that means they can have themselves have some relation, themselves have some evidence, themselves having some relation. That is biogeographical evidences. Geographical region which are living different type of animals living in different region, having themselves having some relation. Some evidences prove that evolution is occurs. Okay, next we have to discuss about embryological evidences.